Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Eau de Treasure. This is Steven. In this video, I'm going to show you something that is recently discontinued because that's what I do. I buy these discontinued, vintage, rare, and interesting fragrances where I live here in Japan. This is my hobby. This is my fragrance journey, and I just like blogging about it and sharing it with you in these videos. And this video, right when I'm done shooting this video, it's around lunchtime right now on Monday. This is a public holiday in Japan, and I'm not working today. So I thought I'd bang out this video, and after I'm done with this video, I can't wait. I'm gonna go downtown. I'm gonna go to this area that has all of these delicious Japanese ramen restaurants in one space. Gonna pick one restaurant, probably whichever one has the shortest line, and I'm going to eat the most delicious Japanese ramen that you can imagine. So I can't wait for that. So I'm gonna get through this video and then run to the train station. So what am I talking about here? I sometimes talk about Zara fragrances on this channel. There are a few Zara videos on this channel, and I know a lot of fragrance snobs just turn their nose up to Zara, and for good reason. Zara is a clothing designer. Everybody has been to Zara probably at least once in your life, and they have tons of fragrances on the men's and women's side. And a lot of the unisex fragrances that they have are on the women's side. They're just known as a designer that makes cheap fragrances. And that's mostly true. A lot of their fragrances are usually in the $15 to $30 price range. And a lot of them are clones. And they're cheap clones, but not all of them are crappy. I would say 30% of their fragrances are actually really worthy of buying and having. And the other 70%, they're entry-level fragrances. Whenever I go to the store, I always try to check out the Zara stores, especially a new Zara that I've never been to. And ones that I have been to, I try to go in there about once a month to look for sales. And I just moved to the city. There are two Zaras. I've been to both of them. I picked up a couple things. And last night, I was running to get to this Zara before 9 p.m. before it closed because I was kind of close and I just had it in my head. I found out that these are on sale. This one is called Leather Jardin, and I want to tell you all about this one. That's why I bought it, because the price dropped less than 50%. Not only did I get this one, I got a few more. So I got 4 of these guys, and these are probably the last ones available in Japan. Because in Tokyo, I've been to all the Zaras there. There's like 4 or 5 Zaras in Tokyo. None of them have this anymore. These are all gone. And this one here in Fukuoka, I just picked up all of these. Last week, the price was $3,000, and I didn't buy it. And then I came back expecting to buy it for $3,000, and it was at this price. This is about $17 or $18. That's what this is. And then this price up here, the original price was probably 6,000 yen or 5,009. That is somewhere around 50 bucks, or let's just say $45 with tax, 50 bucks. What is this, guys? So basically, the most basic way to describe this is Aramis. And you guys know what Aramis is. If you're on this channel, I have a Aramis video where I review a bottle of Aramis, maybe a couple Aramis videos. This is something like a modern, unisex, refined version of Aramis. Now, that's the most basic way to put it, guys. There are only 3 notes on Fragrantica to describe this. And that's the trend these days, is just to have a couple notes. And I don't think it's correct. There's got to be more notes in this, but it lists the notes as the top note, grapefruit, middle note, rose, and base note, leather. And with this, when I smell it, I just think of Aramis. That's all, with my experience in my life with fragrances, that's what comes to mind, is Aramis with this one. I opened this up last night, and I sprayed it on to test the longevity. And of course, this bottle hasn't been sitting around. I don't know if there's any maceration that's going to happen with this. But that's what I get. I just get a mild Aramis that could be unisex, but I don't know any women that would want to wear this because it's really strong. This is just a modern chypre fragrance. And it's made by a master perfumer. It's made by Joe Malone. And as I've said before about the Zara fragrances that I really like, the Jo Malone line that they have there is fantastic. My favorite one is called Ebony Wood. And then this one might be second for me. Now, unfortunately, with Zara, they only last for about a year or so, and then they get discontinued. And this one is on its way out. I looked on the website. I looked on Zara USA. I looked on Zara Japan. It's gone. I searched for this word Jardin, and this is French for garden, right? Garden, Jardin, it sounds the same, doesn't it? Sounds similar. It's gone. There's nothing on the website for this anymore, so unfortunately it's not there. But for a sub $20 fragrance, this is just fantastic. Now, how much is Aramis if you wanted to buy the real one? In Japan, Aramis is like a luxury fragrance. The retail price on that's like $60 or 70 or 80 bucks. But I know in the States you can get it at Marshall's or TJ Maxx probably for what, 40, 35? Guys, let me know in the comments, what's a cheap price for Aramis that you can get at a store? Maybe on eBay, I don't know what it is on eBay. What is it, 25, 30 bucks? I didn't check. But just letting you know about this one. Unfortunately, when you see this video on YouTube, it's probably at least a month, maybe 6 weeks after I'm recording it now. I have a backlog of videos that I'm slowly going to drip out every 2 days or so. But this one's fantastic, guys. And you won't find it in the men's section. A lot of the great unisex fragrances that are from Jo Malone that she made for Zara are in the ladies section. So when you go to Zara, of course you got to check out the men's section of fragrances, but don't sleep on the ladies section, guys. You got to take a look at that and see what they got there. Smell the testers. There are a lot of oud fragrances in the ladies section that are actually quite decent. They're unisex. A guy could wear them. And if you don't care, like if you're a fan of Tom Ford Bitter Peach or Lost Cherry, then you would like some of these Jo Malone fragrances, even if they are intended for women. I mean, who cares, right? If you like sweet stuff that's a little bit floral or fruity, I'm not going to judge you. Just wear whatever you want to wear. Wear whatever you like. As for the presentation, it's pretty cool. It opens up and it has this card insert inside that's kind of cool. From blue sky sunrise to amber desert sunset, every second full of the heritage of precious scents and its luxurious presence. Jo Malone. I just slid it in here to keep it instead of throwing it away. So this one I open, I'm going to try it out and keep it for a little bit. But I bought these for resale because I looked on eBay. These are $60 is the cheapest price to get one of these. And I looked in Japan on the websites where people are selling fragrances, and I rarely see this. The only ones available are at that $50, $60 price range. So people are selling these more than what they were going at Zara. Now they're discontinued. And I looked at these a little bit carefully, and I noticed that they are, the sticker was cut. It says inspected, and then resealed. And I think the reason for that is in Japan, as you guys know if you're watching my videos, they need to put a special Japanese product information sticker and sometimes a brochure or piece of paper inside. So I guess these weren't packaged in Japan. They were packaged in Spain or wherever the Zara factory is. Opened, they put the Japanese sticker, and then resealed. All right, so that's it for this video, guys. A modern gem in the chypre category of men's, ladies, or unisex fragrances. Leather Jardin. This is fantastic. The performance, pretty good. I sprayed this on last night, a few hours before bed, just to get the opening in the mid. And then I woke up the next day and I could still smell it. Not beastly projection, but I can still smell it waving my hand around. This is an eau de parfum. Some people in the reviews say that the rose is very strong or the citrus is very strong. Everybody has the different impression of this, but for me, I get that light, spicy Aramis leather and an herbal, slightly citrus and floral background that just really does kind of smell like a garden with leather on top. It's really appropriate. So here's another gem, a modern gem on EDT. Hope you liked the video, guys. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you like this content, please subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and leave a comment down below. Do you have this? What is your impression of Leather Jardin from Zara? What are your favorite Zara fragrances out there? And stay tuned for the next video. So thanks for watching, guys, and take care.